Okay. My story tonight is true and was written by my friend Carolyn Grayson, who lives on Salt Spring Island. Now, before I explain to you just how Carolyn discovered the secret of youth, I'd like to mention first that Carolyn is beautiful. She has beautiful, large, china blue eyes and naturally blonde hair, which she wears in a dramatic style, all one length, swooping gracefully around her face and landing gently on her shoulders. And at any given time of year, Carolyn can be spotted around town wearing large, dark sunglasses, just like the kind glamorous movie stars wear. Now, I'd like you to keep this image of Carolyn in your mind so you can picture her as she moves through her story. And here it is. Love came to me late in life, and like all great love affairs, it came as a blessing and renewed my youth. It's my secret weapon against the creeping advances of age. It's better than Botox. The truth is, I've fallen in love with my new gold and cream Audi convertible. And with each flick of the ignition, I turned 16 again. Nobody told me I'd feel this way. At the car dealership, they played it cool, murmuring such phrases as, all-wheel drive, great safety record, she's got good torque. Not one of the salesmen mentioned the Y word, as in, you'll feel younger. The poor saps. If they'd only known, they could have sold me the car weeks earlier, and for lots more money. The moment I hand over my credit card, something inside me blossoms like a flower after a drought. I am no longer middle-aged, out of shape and past it. Climbing happily into my new car, I snap on my Foster Grant sunglasses, slather on the sun bronzer, turn the key to start the engine, and let my hair blow in the wind. I've just joined a society of women of a certain age who've discovered the secret of youth in a bottle. But, at least in my case, in a finely honed piece of steel. Each day, the transformation begins anew as I walk towards my car, feeling younger and perkier with each step. I zoom down the highway back into 1966 and never look back. I'm a hot chick again. And ready to play. I load my favorite rock and roll CDs into the sound system. Van Morrison, The Stones, Steppenwolf. How many people know it's coming? A growling voice blares over the speakers, get your motor running, get out on the highway, looking for adventure, and whatever comes my way, born to be wild. Come on now, how many people know that song? Come on, one more time. Born to be wild. Yeah. That's me, I fantasize. Wild. And other miracles start to happen too. I start to get wolf whistles from construction workers as I drive by, and in parking lots. Complete strangers come up to me and address me in that envious tone of voice that I myself use when coveting other people's things. And they say, I love your car. Can I borrow it? Forever? Other miracles happen too. Unsuspecting passengers who ride in my car, they tell me that they too are sucked into the twilight zone of their youth. People that I've never known to be anything other than somewhat staid and reserved have actually stood up in the back seat, waving and yelling Yahoo to local bystanders. And other friends, not known for their interest in rock and roll, have started singing along to the hit parade of the 50s, 60s, and 70s. For I play no other decades, after all. Why ruin a good thing? The transformation to my youth escalated even more when a few months ago I drove my car from Salt Spring Island down to Southern California, along miles and miles of golden sand beaches to the land of Malibu, to the home of Rodeo Drive, of tanned bodies and surfboards and pink poodles and fur coats. Seamlessly, my car joins the cavalcade of Mercedes, Bentleys, and BMW convertibles cruising the strip. As I drive along, I'm suddenly hit by the happy realization that these are my people. I'm one of them, a rich, carefree surfer girl. Yes! Knowingly, I wave to anybody who happens to glance my way, while totally overlooking my gray-haired husband sitting next to me. Thus began the love affair with my car. Now you may call it superficial, maybe, impractical, certainly, vain, absolutely. But in the end, there is only one defense. This car, my car, has brought me immeasurable and gleeful bliss. There's just something about driving around in a convertible. I don't know where this car has been all my life. But now that I found it, I'm never letting it go. Now, here Carolyn ends her story. But my story is just beginning. For I have a confession to make. Please don't tell my husband, Greg. But he can keep the 2001 Toyota Echo. I've just ordered a spanking new cherry red BMW convertible for me. And thank you, Carolyn.